I get a lot of reactions to my videos of people asking me what keeps me going, why do I keep on playing Star Citizen, and why do I talk about it on a nearly daily basis? Well, the answer lies in the fun I have playing the game. I just thoroughly enjoy it, and I'll tell you why in today's video. Hello guys and welcome to the channel. I'm the Eradicator, and in today's video I wanted to talk about the driving force that keeps me and a lot of other players out there in the Star Citizen universe, and that is the fun factor. What makes Star Citizen fun in my eyes, and is it good enough to keep it playing despite its current shortcomings and limitations? Well, of course. And why do I choose to keep on playing on a regular basis while I could play more finished and polished space games like Elite Dangerous, No Man's Sky, or X4? Here again, the explanation is fun. Of course, we all have our own definition of what makes something fun, but to me, Star Citizen checks all the boxes, and here is why. So, in my eyes, to be fun, a game must be a little over the top in terms of visual and sound effects. I know it sounds quite primitive, but yeah, I'm a very basic human being and I like stuff that's shiny, good looking and good sounding, and I don't think that there's any other space game out there that matches how Star Citizen looks and sounds. The game features some amazing engine sounds that literally sometimes make my headphones tremble around my ears if they're a little too loud. The sound of the game's weapons make me think I have the power of the demigod at my fingertips. The game takes place in the 30th century after all, and every time something explodes it feels like something epic had just happened. Let's face it, the game's sound and visual effects are amongst the coolest in the industry, and it is pure bliss to get to experience them during each play session. There is also the realism aspect of the graphics too. Star Citizen tries to steer away from the cartoonish looks some other video games embrace as much as possible, with the idea of keeping players as immersed as possible, giving the sensation of escapism I personally crave so much. When I leave a planet's atmosphere to then travel to another world, I really feel like I am experiencing interplanetary travel. When I land and step foot on another world, I really feel like I am doing so, more so than any other game, and it is perhaps because of another factor here that helps making Star Citizen fun, and that would be interactability. You see, in Star Citizen, the game tries to give you access to anywhere you can see and lets you interact with it as many objects as possible to try to simulate how it would be if it were real life. That is why you don't have any loading screens in the game. When you want to fly a ship, you have to physically travel to your ship, which may involve some time in public transports, and then open the door of your ship and enter it and navigate to its cockpit, or whatever other station you wish to man, like a turret or a co-pilot seat. This is something that no other game offers at this scale, and while some may see it as a waste of time, it gives a sense of ownership and adds to the believability that these are your real actions. Not only that, but once you are seated, you have to press the right buttons in order to start the ship and activate the right functionalities like shields management, quantum engine spooling, or remotely open and close doors. The developers at Cloud Imperial Games really try to give us full control of the ship at a scale that again has never been done in any other space sim, and I just find this awesome. Of course, that is just the tip of the iceberg, because all of this would get quite boring if there was nothing to do with it, but luckily there is plenty to do despite what you might hear. You can fly out there and casually take delivery missions, acting as a space DHL or UPS agent. You can mine asteroids and learn how to become professional at doing this, because otherwise you'll just blow up your ship, and believe me, this is not my favorite game loop of the game, but I find that bringing home a valuable load incredibly rewarding due to what it takes to master the profession. And of course, you can do some space combat either at a small scale with small fighters, at a large scale against a group of transports, or maybe at a much larger scale against a frigate and a pair of escort corvettes or fighters. Of course, to be able to do that, you'll have to group with other people, preferably some friends or people that you know, and through victory you will be able to share some amazing memories and bond together as if you had lived some amazing adventure in real life. What I also find fun in Star Citizen, despite how frustrating it can get, is just how unforgiving the game is, either by design or by accident. Break the game's law system and you will have every single law-abiding entity or players coming after you to send you to jail. Make a single piloting error and your ship may spin out of control and crash, killing you in the process. Buy the wrong mining gadgets and you may end up fracturing asteroids with insanely unstable properties that are literally going to make you sweat as you still try to collect its valuable resources, even though you know you should not. Go pick up a bunch of packages in an underground facility that's been overrun by hostiles, even though you are unarmed, and you will find yourself playing a very deadly game of cat and mouse. However, if you persevere, you will eventually learn from your mistakes, you will improve, and you will prevail. This is how you beat the game, this is how you win in Star Citizen, not by reaching some arbitrary maximum level, not by purchasing the most expensive ship, but actually by practicing until you master its mechanics. Now, sure, of course, Star Citizen is still an alpha. It does feature some bugs that may ruin your PlayStation. Its servers may crash, resulting in the loss of some of your progression. It may feature some clunky interfaces that may not always work, and are here as placeholders, but these are eventually going to change and evolve, and that is also part of the fun of the Star Citizen experience, getting to see for yourself how a game is being built, how it grows, and how it improves based on our feedback. And if you are interested in this kind of experience, then it's definitely a worthy reason of trying it out. Anyway guys, that is all for today's video, but let me know in the comment section down below, what do you enjoy the most in Star Citizen, or what do you find the most amusing or entertaining, or perhaps you are disappointed with the Star Citizen experience and can't find any points of satisfaction right now. Well, if you subscribe to the channel and answer the question, you can be in the chance to win a Gladius Showdown edition. Also, if you join our Discord community, you can get to play with me and the Rat Club and also win a Road and Load pack with the LTI, and all you have to do is to either join our video sharing contest or be a YouTube or Patreon member and enter your name. Thank you so much for watching, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow for more Star Citizen content. A big shout out to Dr. Fabin, Eric Owen, Geek Citizen, Captain Steak, Zero Crusher, and the DJ Dunn. It's been the Eradicator, and I will see you guys later.